Hi friends, welcome to A Wonderful Sheep. I am so excited to share some of this footage from the Army Day event at the Hope on the Street pop-up. I was so excited to be chosen for the lottery, and as you can see on the first floor there was merch and a recreation of Hobi Studio, and here on the second floor is like a photo booth, photo spot installation. So there's different areas where you can take photos with the installations. And it was just really fun to be surrounded by ARMY again, listening to Hobi's music and have everyone excited for a new album. I hope you're all enjoying Hope on the Street. I am as well. I love to listen to it in the morning. We had 50 minutes in the space, so there were 1 hour time slots, and afterwards I stopped by Seoul Forest and checked out J-Hope's new bench. Hi friends, as you saw, I just got back from the Hope on the Street pop-up, the Army Day event, and I still have my wristband on. And I also bought a set of J-Hope's albums from the pop-up because there was a special lucky draw for just the pop-up. So I thought I would unbox the albums with you as well, since my Weverse order hasn't arrived yet, and then I'll show you the goodies from the pop-up. If you're interested in just the goodies, I'll leave timestamps so you can see the Army Day present. So since I do have a Weverse order coming as well, I just got the set of the Volume 1 albums in order to get the special lucky draw, and I will open it up with you. This is my first time seeing it as well, so let's do an unboxing. They come in these clear packages, and I love the concept that it's like a street magazine, like a photo zine. That's very cool and very in line with this whole album's concept. Very cool. Normally for openings like this I would just tear it with my hand, but because I will probably store the albums in this original packaging, I'm gonna use the scissors to cut it nicely. Okay, and yes, there is printing on the packaging as well, so I will be keeping it with the magazines. And they have different writing. On the red version it says, "When you learn to dance, you learn about life. Dancing is my passion and I've been neglecting it." And then the blue one says, "What if I didn't have dancing in my life? Getting started is half the battle." Very cool. They're both Volume 1. The reddish orange version is the Prelude, Gwangju and Seoul. And then Hope on the Street Volume 1, the blue version is called Interlude, Osaka, New York, and Paris. Okay, here is Prelude, Hope on the Street Volume 1. Starting with a photo of Seoul, I think. And then the contents. Greetings, prologue, origin, Seoul, thanks to. Here is a greetings from Hobi. It's kind of like the beginning of a magazine when there's like a letter from the editor, a note from the editor. And they have everything in English and Korean, which is really nice. Some photos from prologue, the beginning. I'm really digging like the concept and like style of this zine. Like it's a music magazine. They even have J-Hope Interview 1, The Reason Why I Dance. And again, it's in English and Korean, but the styling and like the format of this, it's like a music magazine, which is really cool, especially since I'm really into zines right now. If you've been following my channel, you know. The idea for Hope on the Street first came to you when you were shooting a behind-the-scenes video at the 2022 Mama Awards. 3 weeks later, you started filming. Wow. Like, these are the best bits about seeing these like behind-the-scenes interviews. Oh, here's the QR. So possibly these photos were taken in 2022. And very unique photo cards. They're like embedded in as an inclusion in the magazine. So this is what the photo cards look like. There are no random photo cards. They're really cute, but you do have to like pop them out, which is like in line with the magazine concept, but I'm a little nervous. I hope I do a good job popping them out. And then I did see there was a poster. So here is a poster that it has, actually no, you have to cut the poster out. There's not a perforated, there's a perforated mark, but it's not actually perforated. So here's the front of the poster, and the back is just red. more scenes from New York City, I think. And then J-Hope interview 3, Why Boogaloo Kin. I will leave, you can like pause the video if you want to read the interviews. This is so neat. It's really like a magazine. So there's an interview with the other collaborators. Such a cool, oh, and then we're changing textures. It was matte before, and now there's some glossy pages. And then we're getting into the Neuron with Gekko and Yunmire. What? Look at this. I love like the concept of like this is an ode to Hobi's like origins, so Gwangju and Seoul. So there's like beautiful shots that really capture like the city, the streets, and like Hobi's background. And there was a sticker set here that's also part of the binding. And there's some like candid photos of them dancing. Interview 4 is Hosok met Neuron. Again, if you want to read that, I will let you pause the video. I will be reading these carefully later. Oh, I love Hobi best when he's like in dance practice mode. Those were some of my, actually no, I mean Hobi on stage as well, but here's a little blurb about what street dance is. And cute photo of Hobi. Okay, so that was like the glossy page section of the magazine, and now we're back into matte, sort of like this, like an old school zine newspaper feel. And then Neuron is a dance crew in Gwangju, and J-Hope joined the team in the second year of middle school as the youngest member. So a little bit about the Gwangju background. Very cool. Sorry, I wanted to make sure you saw. Here is interview with Neuron. And so origins of like dance and his dance crew in Gwangju, and then chapter 2, Seoul, Lock on Lock. And then we have scenes from Seoul. Oh, one at the Olympic Stadium. I love this. I love like, I mean, the photo shoot is of him dancing like in the street or like in the subway. 5th interview is about Lock on Lock. This is amazing. I love that it's not just pretty pictures. Like there's stuff to read, and we get to learn more about Hobi's background and his thinking. Lock is an improvisational style of step dance. Improvisational. And here are the lyrics. Very cool. I love that the inclusions are different sizes. Like this is so neat. So the lyrics pages are on a matte print in the middle of the book, but like on a small print. Interview Lock-ung, locking Korea. The veritable father of locking in Korea. So cool. Like we get to learn more about street dance culture. Thanks to Hobi. Picture in front of Jamsil Stadium, and then some like very sort of grainy, like analog camera style photos as well. Like look, 1:19 a.m. He's in the studio practicing, and then a picture of his actual studio, which, ooh, I'll have to see. Like the pop-up had figures from his real studio, like his actual belongings. There is a thanks to page here. And then credits and the CD. I wonder, yeah, this is Seoul because that's Namsan Tower, but very cool. I really like that. I really liked Prelude. So that was Prelude of Volume 1. Let's look at Interlude. Interlude's hang tag is, I believe it's a different photo. So these are the two hang tag photos. And then this is chapter 3 and 4, Playground, Motivation, Art, and Epilogue. So this looks like New York City. Although I think some of those photos from Prelude were also from New York City. Again, greetings. This is some background about like I Wonder, the collab with Jungkook. Here is interview 6. It was in my blood. If you want to read it. And again, photo cards. Carefully flip this. Cute. They are different, but they're from the same like photo shoot in the same spot, it looks like, so that's cute. And thank goodness for no randoms. Here's the poster. Just Dance. This looks like it was inside Hive. And then here is a little blurb about popping. Pop to the rhythm of the music. The term popping was coined by Sam Solomon, better known as Boogaloo Sam, in 1960, who yelled out pop pop while dancing. Here's an interview. I think you'd pronounce it Kuchon, a Japanese popper. Very cool. I love the mix of like glossy, matte, black and white, grainy photos, super crisp photos. Like we get it all in this package. Like look at how crisp these photos are. This is the glossy section of the magazine. And What If? Super glossy, super crisp photos. It's just a vibe. Like this whole album is like, I love the concept. What if I didn't have dancing in my life? So here is interview about that. And then they have like these sections have like a definition about different styles of street dance. Here's hip hop. This is so informative. Interview with Link, who is an American freestyle hip hop dancer. How cool is it too that they get to like introduce, you know, major figures of dance into like an audience that would not have come across them before as well. So yeah, this is a really cool album. And then the stickers. This whole project is just like, I mean, Hobi going around the world, interviewing people, like interviewing, you know, figures who are influential in dance from around the world, incorporating his own story, and then incorporating like these locations as well, like Seoul, Gwangju, Paris. He's dancing in Paris. He's dancing in the streets of Paris. It's amazing. Sorry, let me make sure you got that. Interview, if you want to read it. Well, I like the like colors of these photos, and here is a little blurb about house dance. It comes from a Chicago club called the Warehouse and dates back to the 1980s. Again, did not know, learned something new. And I'm sure I'll learn a lot more once I sit down and read these interviews. And interview with Ikson, who's a French dancer. And then I love the graphics, like the different typography for the different songs. And then here's an epilogue, conversation between Hope and Boogaloo Kim. So here is the end of the last epilogue interview. Make sure you can read that if you would like to. Pause the video. My ultimate goal was to learn. There we go. Here's to a life full of dancing. And then another shot of his studio. I think I definitely remember this bear, but I'll have to do a side-by-side comparison. Thanks to, and the CD as well. Very cool. So like I said, I do have a Weverse order coming in, so I didn't get the full set. So I will do an unboxing of the Weverse album separately, maybe in a short. But let me show you what I got from the pop-up now. Okay, so even if you go not on Army Day, I think they give you a drink, and this was the drink for my time slot. I know they had different colors. There was like a brown color for the time after us, but here is a drink. It has some like, I can't really show, but there's like a rosemary sprig and a slice of grapefruit. I will try it later and tell you what it tastes like. But the Army Day special gift were these two items here. Let's open these stickers first. Kind of a cool case. Here's all the stickers. So these are all the stickers. They're not like waterproof. They're not like super coated. I don't think they're quite vinyl. They're just like a simple coating on them. So I don't think they're waterproof, but we've got quite a variety and lots of different designs. That's kind of cool. And then the tin case. I actually already opened it once just to make sure that everything was inside, but there's something really cute inside. So first there is this photo card. Again, from that photo shoot from the main photo cards as well. Since I haven't taken them out yet, it's a bit of a struggle, but these will look really nice together. And this is so special since there's only 360 of these Army Day event photo cards, but they look really nice together like that. But the thing I absolutely squealed about was this. There's a tiny Lego Hobi piece. It's a little Lego Hobi figure. Actually, before I put this together, I want to show you lastly, from the pop-up, I actually didn't get anything for myself, but my friend did ask me to get her socks. So these are the socks, and since they are for her, I won't quite open them, but they look like they're pretty good quality, just thick, nice socks. So they're one size, and they looked nice. And if you spend over 50,000 won at the pop-up, you get a, like this VIP, what is this? What did they call it? Like an ID card. So they called it an ID card. So, I mean, you could write your name on the back, and then there's this cute, it's like a plastic card. A cute photo of Hobi taking a photo. And then this was the photo card lucky draw for buying a set at the pop-up. So this is the pop-up exclusive lucky draw. And as for the material, it is quite thin. You can see it's glossy, not too textured, and there's a little bit of a stem cut on this corner, but hardly visible. I would say there's a little bit of a stem cut here, but it's not very visible. But yeah, this is the set, pop-up set lucky draw, and the Army Day special gift. I'll also show you the texture on this one. Like that. Also, this feels more like photo card material. It's interesting. This feels a little thinner, yeah, than the Army Day photo card. The Army Day photo card is a little bit thicker, Here are some of the cute pop-up exclusives. And now let's put together this guy. Hair is on. Took me a second to figure out the front and back, but I think this is the front and then name on the back. And then his little hands. I'm assuming there's no left or right. And then I guess these go in here. Ah, so freaking cute. And then he's got a little stand. So cute. I love it. I love tiny little figures. He'll go right on my shelf with my tiny figures. And lastly, I forgot to mention that also if you spent over 50,000 won, and that's including buying albums, you got a ticket to use the photo booth, which I did use to take some photos, but I won't show that. And then finally, it felt like concert time again, so I got some goodies from ARMY Inline at the concert, and then also at Seoul Forest I met some other ARMYs, and I got these wonderful gifts as well, so that was really nice. As promised, I'll try the Hope drink. Pop-up dance flavor. So it is carbonated, but there's like, fresh grapefruit slices in there, so I think you'd want to drink it. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you're all staying safe and well. I hope you're enjoying Hope on the Street, and I will see you next time for more art, stationery, and ARMY videos from Seoul, South Korea. Bye!